J.K. Riordan 13 says, if you could have something from Clary, what would it be? I want her closet, for sure. I love all of her clothing. No, but I think I would have, out of personality traits, I think I would take some of, not take, I would like to inhabit some of her tenacity. I have a lot of tenacity myself, but Clary, through all of these situations, through everything that happens, she never ceases to believe that everything will turn out okay. And I love that. Whoa! All those hearts! Love you guys! My favorite song at the moment. Frere Dia wants to know my favorite song at the moment. Ed Sheeran, Shape of You. That's been my constant thing. And Castle on a Hill is so pretty too. Oh, those songs, they get me every time. You guys are so fun. I love this. O'Brien FTMCDO asks, what's your favorite rune? My favorite rune is the angelic rune, and that's why I got it tattooed. But that's... Wait, Ed released a new song today? I had no idea. That's really awesome. I'm gonna have to check it out, because I love Ed Sheeran. No, but my favorite rune is the angel rune. I love what it represents, and I love that it's kind of the all-encompassing rune for the Shadowhunters, but also the fact that it's a symbol of strength and that it represents an angelic blessing, because that's sort of what this show has been for me. And I'm loving every minute. I did not watch the Grammys, and I'm so sad I missed them, but I watched the SAG Awards, and I laughed and laughed and laughed and loved every moment. Malik_shipper asks, will we see some Valentine Clary scenes? Yes. I've had the most fortunate pleasure of working a lot more with Alan Van Sprang this season, and I just adore him, and he's so viciously good at being evil. I absolutely love it. I relish the day that I get to work with Alan Van Sprang. I have 5 minutes, you guys, and then I have to go write a paper. I know. I'm back in school. So happy. Is Clary actually Jace's brother? Don't ask me plot questions like that. I can't spoil anything for y'all. Just keep watching the show. You guys are adorable. I have to go back to the top. Whoa, so many tweets, you guys. This is amazing. My favorite TMI book. Ooh, that's such a hard question. I think my favorite TMI book, maybe book 3, City of Glass. But book 4 is so good too. So is 5. 6? Maybe 6? I don't know, 6 broke my heart. From a certain point to the end of 6, and I don't know if it was the fact that I had spent probably a year with the Shadowhunters cast by that point, so I was really attached to seeing and hearing all of them as the characters, or what, but there was a certain point, and I think you know what point I'm talking about, for those of you who read the book, who, from that point to the end, I was crying, and I kept crying for different reasons, and I couldn't stop crying, and then when I finished the book, I was crying, because I had finished the books, and I wanted to keep reading the story of these characters, but it's all good stuff. All good stuff. I'm looking through all these comments right now. There's so many I can't even read them all. Oh, you guys are such sweethearts. Okay, all right, back to this. Swifty fan 1213 says, do you watch Stranger Things? Yes, I do. I do. I love Stranger Things. I got to meet some of the cast at, I kind of fangirled. Some Clary and Alex scenes in 2B, Softy Alec asks. Yeah, there are a few. Not a ton at this point, but it's good stuff. McNamara says, what's your favorite thing about the Clizzy friendship? My favorite thing about the Clizzy friendship, and something that I love about all of the women on the Shadowhunters show, is that we have a show in which we have a lot of amazing badass characters, but every single female character on the show is empowered and is strong and is intelligent and fights their own battles. And that's so exciting in TV right now, and that's having empowered women on screen is becoming such a more prevalent thing. It's really fascinating to be on a show. Everybody from Maya to Izzy to Clary to Maris to Lydia to all of these characters, every single one has power and has gravitas, and it's amazing to see them all work together or against each other, depending on the episode, but usually together. Oh, people keep asking what I'm studying. I'm getting my master's in literature right now. I decided to go back to school. It's something I love school. I'm such a nerd. I love studying. I love learning. And I noticed it was something I was missing in my life. I was missing that kind of mental stimulation. And I feel like being able to do something outside of acting helps to inform my work, because it gets my brain in a completely different place. And then whatever I end up learning always comes back. I don't know. It's a weird relationship. But I figure with literature, I've always loved studying and analyzing literature. And if I'm going to be telling stories for the rest of my life, I might as well know the devices and the different tonalities and theories and things like that that are used in creating literature, and the ways in which stories have been told since the dawn of humanity. But it's fun. Can I do the next one on set? Maybe. I don't know. I'll be live tweeting Monday, so maybe I'll throw some stuff up on Instagram Live during a commercial break, if I can wrangle the boys. Hi, Blackman. How you doing? I miss you guys. Somebody's asking, are we going to Idris? I know we want to. I don't know if we are yet. I don't know a lot of things. All right, guys, I have 2 minutes. Matthew, your last name is awesome, and I don't want to butcher it. How do I like working with Will Tudor? Working with Will is awesome. He's killing it as Sebastian. He's become one of the family right away, and we're so lucky to have him as Sebastian. All right, let's see. My favorite thing about Clace, Heather Shudock 55. My favorite thing about Clace is that they're always there for each other. They have this constant connection, and even though they've been separated, even though they go back and forth, and they've been through so much, and their relationship has been kind of exploded as quickly as it was created, they're always there for each other. Hey, Chad, what's up? Aw, I miss you. They're always there for each other, and they always have that connection, and they'll always be a part of each other's lives, no matter what their relationship ends up being. And I find that to be true for a lot of people who are close in life. I love Instagram Live. This is too fun. Would I like to be a superhero? Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I'd love to be a part of the Marvel world if that's what you're asking. No, I think everybody. They always say, "What other fandom would you like to be a part of?" And I go, all of them. Marvel, Star Wars. I know everybody says that, but it's so true. Will we get bloopers someday? I sure hope so. I really hope we get bloopers someday. I want to see the bloopers. We all want to see the bloopers. We've been asking them for bloopers as a cast because we have so much fun on set that when somebody like trips or something happens, we think it's really funny. And, you know, we all laugh about it on the day, but then we want to go back and watch it because sometimes the things that happen are really crazy, or just really silly. And we want to be able to relive those moments too. You guys are so fun. I love this. Oh goodness, there's so many questions. My favorite part of season 2. I think my favorite part of season 2 is yet to come. I really do. I haven't seen all the scripts yet, but from what the writers have been telling me, there's some cool stuff. The episode that we're shooting right now, okay, how can I say this without saying it? And then I'll close this up. I'm going to say this without saying it. There's a scene that we're shooting next week that's from the books, and it's very exciting. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm so excited. Just as a fan of the books, it was one of my favorite scenes, and the fact that they're bringing it in and the way in which they're doing it is really, it's incredible. But, you know, it's a huge credit to the writers and to the creators of the show for being able to find a great balance between the books and the show. They're giving the books their own life, and they're giving the show their own life, and it's amazing how they're able to balance it all. I do get distracted very easily because you guys send so many amazing comments and questions. I have to sort through them all. Oh, funniest moments with Magnus and Clary. I think one of my favorite Magnus and Clary moments was in season 1 when he was making the potion for Luke. And they're having this conversation, and Clary is trying to help, and she doesn't really know what's going on. But I love that Magnus-Clary relationship because they have a connection, even though it's kind of a long-distance one and one that's kind of been separated. But again, they're always there to support each other. Clary, and does. In 2A, you're going to see it. Clary always goes to Magnus when she really needs something. And that's really incredible. All right, guys, I have time for one more question, and then I gotta go. Let me see. My favorite quote. I'll end with that. Zane's Clary asks what my favorite quote is. My favorite quote is, "Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined." It's a Henry David Thoreau quote. First of all, if you haven't read any Thoreau, I would highly recommend it. He's one of my favorite authors. But that quote, to me, no matter what you love, no matter what your passion is, you have to pursue it with every fiber of your being. You have to pursue it with all of your passion and all of your drive. And if you do, that's the way to be happy, because you'll be doing what you love, and you'll be doing something that fulfills you. And no matter what that dream is, no matter what that passion is, go find it, go live it, go do it. Those will be my parting words, my piece of advice, and my favorite quote. I love you guys. Thank you so much. This has been such a blast. Thank you for being a part of this fandom. Thank you for being a part of this journey with all of us. And thank you for being as passionate about the show as we are about making it. Hi, Lenny. I love you. I miss you. Lenny's my big bro. He's a boss. Thank you, guys. I really love and appreciate each and every one of you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, angels.